Hey, thank you for tuning in to the AI Global Legends Team Leadership Call. Hey, you guys, it's a great day. I know it's early, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, but this is for the leaders. This is for the guys that's out there trying to get it. So if you made this call, I appreciate you guys being on this line. If you catching the recorded call, tune into it, send this out to your team. All right, so today, without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to a guy by the name of Michael Diamond. He's a great friend of mine. I've been knowing this guy for over 20 years. I met him in the insurance industry. He was the first guy to ever get me, some pointers on how to close deals over the phone. And he was actually the first guy that got me $10,000 to get drafted to another insurance company, which was totally amazing. He called me up one day. He said, Jay, you know, we need you over here. I got this guy. He's willing to pay you $10,000 just to show up. I said, if he bring me, he got to bring one of my partners that we roll with. He was like, all right, let me call you back. Let me see if we could do it. And so to make a long story short, he got us 10 grand right out the gate. We went over there and started producing for that company. But when I first met this guy, it was amazing. I first met him, it was about 6 of us in the one office. And he came in all suit and tie. He had a silver case, briefcase in his hand. And I was like, what's in that case? He goes, who's number one in this office? I go, I'm number one in this office. At the time, I was number one. And then he goes, well, get ready to be number two. And he kept on walking past me. And I was like, who does this guy think he is? This jive time turkey, So I was like, I played it cool. I was like, okay. And everybody looking at us like, what's up with this guy? What's up with this guy? So anyway, make a long story short, a week later, this guy comes in, sit at his desk. He put a bouquet of flowers in a vase of roses in front of him. He put all his plaques on the walls. He put this guy, got his suit on, his cufflinks. He's sharper than a Gillette razor blade, I tell you. So anyway, he gets on the phone and he's going through everybody over the phone. He got a line of people waiting at the door for him. Can I speak to Michael Diamond? Michael Diamond, Michael Diamond, Michael Diamond. I'm like, what is this guy saying to these people? They coming in droves. So anyway, to make a long story short, he ran past me like I was standing still. I was like, oh my God. So I started paying attention to what he was saying. And I started picking up some of the things that he was saying. And then before you know it, my sales started increasing and everybody around us. So the whole team just started growing. So, I feel that I wanted to introduce you guys to this gentleman, Michael Diamond. He's an international motivator speaker. He's a master sales trainer, expert in personal development. He's been number one top producer in 3 multi-million-dollar corporations. He's been number one top producer in 3 multi-billion-dollar corporations. And I tell you, man, this guy is no joke, man. Without further ado, introduce you to my big friend and big brother, Michael Diamond.
The Most High, just want to say thank you. Just want to say, man, thank you for the opportunity to share with y'all lives. A couple of things I want to say about RJ, y'all. Man, RJ is all that. He really is. I met RJ almost 25 years ago, and one thing that I admire about RJ is his consistency, his spirit of excellence, his innovativeness. He's always grinding. He's always transforming himself. He's always reaching out and having the courage to try something new. So I'm just excited, and I know that RJ has been a record smasher. He's been a trailblazer. He's been a great father, great husband, just a role model, in love with God. And I tell you, this whole time that I've known RJ, that's my little brother, man. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I'm excited about y'all new success. I mean, I'm so excited. My excited is excited. In fact, Jay, when I was trying to get ready this morning, my left shoe wouldn't go on. I was too excited, man. But what I want to do is also kind of touch on a few things. How many winners you got on the phone this morning, Jay? Y'all give me a shout out.
Chris from Houston.
Oh, okay. What I want to do is I want to talk to you this morning about your metamorphosis is now.
Okay.
When you think about metamorphosis, you think about caterpillars. You think about kids as they evolve. You think about your life as you continue to evolve. There is a metamorphosis that's standing in front of you, that future you now, I like to call it, that you see 36 months from now, 24 months from now, and you say, man, in 36 months, man, in 24 months, 12 months from now, 6 months from now, I'm going to be balling out of control. I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, man, I'm going to go ahead and get this new whip. I'm going to bust out me a new house, new wardrobe. In fact, I'm going to be a new me. I'm going to be more aggressive. I'm going to be more diligent. I'm going to be more focused, and I'm going to grind harder. I want to bring out that future you now. It's time for your metamorphosis now. It's time for you to get into your cocoon and go ahead and do your metamorphosis so that you can soar over your circumstances. Now, for me, I know what it's like to crawl. I know that the wife died 25 years ago. I raised 4 kids by myself. And I know what that stress is like. I know what that, to be hungry. I know what it's like to be hungry and keep believing that 6 months from now I'm going to be better and that I'm going to push myself and I'm going to be the best me that I can possibly be. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you a few strategies and a few tools and a few psychological edges that'll give you that best you, that 36-month away you, that 5-year away you now. It's time to be that best you now. And I want to drop a few nuggets on you. I don't want to keep you too long. I know y'all ballers. I know you bosses. I know you out there doing your thing, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, and I salute you as generals. Because most young men today, they 40 years old at 4. They got to take on new responsibilities. We're in a new age now. We're in a technical age. What used to take 2 weeks, you can get it done in 30 seconds. Long time ago, you used to have to send a letter in the mail, wait for somebody to get it 48 months. Now you just pick up a phone and talk to them in 3 seconds. That's what I want to talk to you about with your clients. Metamorphosing a team. Having a conversation with someone, and 30 seconds later, they're so excited about you. They're so excited about themselves. In a minute, they're so excited they can't wait to join what you're doing. But to accomplish that, you need a metamorphosis within yourself. When I first met RJ 25 years ago, that was the first thing I did was establish a metamorphosis by the first words that came out of my mouth. Who's number 1 in the house? Who's number 1 in the house? All right, go ahead, get ready to be number 2. He was looking at me like, man, don't you know I'm from Compton, bro? I will roll on you right now. I was like, go ahead, get rolling, baby. Go ahead, get rolling. Get your rag out. I don't know if it's blue or red, but get busy. Whatever you got to do, get busy. But what I want to do is I want to take you back to the fundamentals, because you're only going to excel and produce based on how you genuinely and authentically feel about yourself. And that feeling about you has to be a consistency in order to shatter through your glass ceiling. See, now we all have a glass ceiling. And you got to be real with yourself about your glass ceiling. You got to admit what you're accomplishing or what you're not accomplishing. And you got to say, okay, this is where I want to be. This is what I want to have. But here's where I'm at. I remember when I started as a motivational speaker, I could see myself talking to hundreds of thousands of people. But in reality, I was only talking to about 5 people, and 2 of them was asleep. So in order to shatter through your glass ceiling, you have to create a consistency between what you see in your mind and what you begin to say and do. At the beginning of the meeting, RJ was joking about birds, talking about, what if you only got 1 bird? What if the bird only got 1 worm a day? That's mindset. That's mindset and a reality. So what I want to talk to you about, and I'm going to jump right onto this now. I'm going to go ahead and just jump on into your Kool-Aid. I'm going to jump on into your coffee. Go ahead and help you stir your tea. But I want to say this to you. As you go through your day today, remember that your subconscious in your mind does not distinguish between lie or truth. So whatever you're saying out of your mouth, like, you know what, I ain't really feeling cool today. You ain't gonna feel cool today. You know, when you say things like, man, just things ain't working out. Them little secret things you say, don't nobody hear. Like, man, I'm sick and tired of this. Man, so-and-so is getting on my nerves. My money ain't right. Man, I wish I had more clients. I want to build this business up. No. That's not the real reality. Your metamorphosis lies in the fact that you're going to speak your reality into existence. And let me give you an example. I remember when I was earning $626 every 2 weeks, $626.56 every 2 weeks. And I was walking around telling people I earned $10,000 a month. Folks that knew me was like, man, you lying. You earn $600 every 2 weeks right along with me, man. But little did they know I had tapped into something that was my metamorphosis. I had tapped into something that could transform my world. I had tapped into something that could transform the world of my life and everybody associated with me. I had begun to call those things that be not as though they were. Remember that your subconscious mind does not distinguish between lie and truth. Your subconscious mind, when you say something, does not say back to you, you are lying, man. Your subconscious mind will create whatever you tell it. When you say, today I'm meeting 3 people that's joining my organization. Today I'm meeting 3 people that's joining my organization. Your subconscious mind has a fiduciary responsibility to you to put you at the right place at the right time to meet the right people that lines up everything for you. You got to remember, as it relates to your mouth and your brain, it's like the computer and the keyboard. When you go to Google something on Google Play or Google, you just type it in. You ain't got to dance. You ain't got to do the running man. You ain't got to do the stanky leg. You ain't got to do none of that. All you got to do is type it in and hit enter. And right away, it's going to pull up what you want. That's the same way your subconscious mind is when you speak it out. Your mouth is the keyboard. As soon as you say, today, I'm calling in 3 clients that's going to sign up this week. I'm calling in 3 clients that's going to sign up every day. That's what Jay and I did 25 years ago. Every day we got to work. Every day we had to make a commitment. Every day you had to speak out what you were going to accomplish. That same reality is active and live today. So with me, if you can hear my voice, I want you to say this with me. I'm speaking the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful. Say it with me. I'm speaking the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful.
And be super successful.
Let's do it again. I'm speaking the right words.
I'm speaking the right words.
At the right time.
At the right time.
To be effective.
To be effective.
And super successful.
And super successful.
Now, your conscious mind might say, wait a minute, you living on 16th Street, homeless, you just got through eating a bologna sandwich out the garbage. But your subconscious mind just said, okay, all right, team, all right, mind, we're speaking the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful. Now, the key to that nugget is that your mind, your subconscious mind, is not going to distinguish between truth and reality. So as soon as you meet that person that is ready to make a transformation in their life, you're going to speak the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful. I'm speaking the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful. Now let me loop this back. You hear a lot of people that say, "Man, I'm trying to lose weight, man. I'm trying to lose weight." Now on this team, we're gonna eliminate the word "trying," because in your subconscious mind, every time you say "try," that means it really ain't gonna happen. That means maybe, hopefully, or we'll see. No, on this team, on the global, we're using words like, "I'm getting this done. I'm shattering through my glass ceiling. Today is going to be the best day of my life." Now, I want to loop this back one more time, and I want to say that whatever I'm saying, you might say to yourself, "I heard that before, Michael Diamond. I heard that before." And you probably have. It's like having a salad. You can have the same Caesar salad, it just tastes a little different because they put it together differently. I want to loop this story right quick. When I first started cooking chicken, man, my kids came to me and said, "Dad, we love you, but your chicken is a little bit like Luther Vandross curls. They just really don't come out right." And what I learned was that I had all the ingredients just like you do right now. I have a friend in my life who earns $350,000 a month. And we got into it one day, and I was asking him, I said, "Man, now how do you earn $350,000 a month? And I'm struggling trying to earn $5,000 a month. Hold on, wait a minute, man." He said, "Michael, I want to tell you this. Every man and woman is given the same amount of hours a day. It's what you're doing with your time. And it's what you're saying. And it's, do you have a spirit of expectation to earn $350,000 a month?" It transformed my world. So I want to go back. I want to loop back to what I was talking about. In your metamorphosis, remember that there's a genius inside of you. You've got greatness inside of you. You can you can shatter through your glass ceiling, reach in the lion's mouth, and take what belongs to you. The roadmap to accomplishing that is going to be your mindset, lining up the right words at the right time, speaking the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful, and lining up consistency between what you say and what you do. I want to loop back to the person who's losing weight. I got a friend that talks about losing weight. When we go to lunch, he orders two Big Macs, 2 order of fries, and a Diet Coke. And he said that Diet Coke gonna help me lose the weight. That's it right there. I'm gonna lose that weight with that Diet Coke. Listen, you got to be consistent. Your actions have to be consistent with your words. You got to line them up, even down to the minute little activities in your life. When you get up in the morning, I have a saying when I get up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I'm excited, I'm motivated, and I'm anxious to enjoy another day. I'm excited, I'm motivated, and I'm anxious to enjoy another day. Each day when I wake up, I'm full of energy and vitality, anxious to enjoy another day. And I wake up first thing in the morning programming my mind. I'm excited, I'm motivated, and I'm anxious to enjoy another day. And then I line it up with my expectations. Today I'm accomplishing X, Y, Z. Today I'm going to accomplish it by doing and triggering X, Y, Z. But the most important thing I would add to that as I wrap this up is who you want to be. Don't wait to be. See, what happens is people say to themselves, if I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that, I'm going to be this. No, it's the opposite. I'm going to be a motivated person. I'm going to be a person of integrity. My work ethic has increased by 300%. My memory has increased by 300%. Every time I speak, positive energy comes out of my voice. People are attracted to me. People want to do business with me. Now you're lining up your subconscious mind. You're programming yourself first thing in the morning, and that's the results you'll get. Now, what happens is with most people, they say, well, you know what, Michael Diamond, today I got motivated. I did what you said, and I spoke it into existence, and it didn't show up. Well, just remember that every day you're either planting seeds or picking fruit. When you do pick fruit, meaning the successes that you have, they're a reflection of everything that you've been saying. So you have to remember that there's a principle at play here called seed time, harvest time. So every word that comes out of your mouth is a seed, and it will produce a harvest. So let me ask you this. What expectation have you set for yourself today? Remember that whatever you want to achieve, whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life, it's possible. Say that with me. It's possible.
It's possible.
That's right. Because the thing I want you to keep in mind as you forge through your day, as you dominate today, as you speak your world into reality, as you shatter through your glass ceiling, reaching into the lion's mouth and taking what belongs to you, everything that you want and everything you ever want to accomplish is right in your mouth. King Solomon said, life and death is in the power of your tongue. So today, as you go through your day, shattering through your glass ceiling, and your glass ceiling is your current reality. But that's not the real reality. Your current situation is not real reality. Your reality is what you're speaking. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this to you. Incorporate that one thing. I got a million of them I'm going to give you, but this one right here, I want you to incorporate. I'm going to give you 2 golden nuggets, and then I'm on my way. I got to get in my spaceship. I got an appointment out there on Mars. I'm meeting a couple of guys on Mars this morning. But I want to say this to you. I'm speaking the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful. I'm speaking the right words at the right time to be effective and super successful.